In this video, I will compare DoorLoop versus Landlord Studio and tell you which of these property management softwares may be best for you and your needs. So I'll compare them in terms of their features, pricing, and overall which one I would pick. So make sure to watch until the end so that you don't make a wrong decision and end up wasting your time and money. So first let's go over what exactly they do. So Landlord Studio, you can see their features here. So you can find tenants, you can screen tenants, you can collect rent, you can manage property maintenance requests, you can do rental accounting and tax reporting. So those are the features of Landlord Studio. Comparing this to DoorLoop, you can see DoorLoop has accounting as well. So you have built-in accounting, you can also sync your bank, you can integrate very well with QuickBooks, and you have your reports. Then for leasing, you have listings, rent collection, and by the way, the listings is just finding tenants. Then you have applications and e-signatures, tenant screening, which includes background checks, and you have your tenants. Then under product, you have communication with tenants and team members. You have a bunch of integrations, a mobile app, security, support, and for property management, you have a CRM, file storage, maintenance requests, owners, renters, insurance, and websites. So their features are very similar, but DoorLoop has some additional features such as the renter's insurance and websites, as well as the CRM and a few of these other ones. So in terms of the amount of features, DoorLoop is the winner. Now if you look at the actual quality of the features and not just the amount, many of them are similar, but I do prefer DoorLoop. And if you look at their pricing, you can see that DoorLoop is more expensive than Landlord Studio. However, if budget is the most important factor for you, then I would actually have a different recommendation for you, but I'll get to that later. Now here you can see the number of units. So up to 20, the price stays the same right here. But if you go to 21, then it goes up, and that's the same until 40. Then 41, it goes up, 60 the same. So 61, it goes up, 81, it goes up, etc. Now let's say you have 40 units, then you can see the starter plan is $79 per month, although personally I do think the Pro plan is best at $149 per month, especially if you use QuickBooks and you want to connect your bank. Then you also have the premium $209 per month plan, which does have very good support. Now if you pay monthly, then it will cost you a bit more since you save 20% on the annual plan. Now comparing this to Landlord Studio's pricing, you can see that right here. So the first 3 units are free with some limited features, but if you go over that amount, let's take the same comparison where you have 40 units, then it's $49 per month, and you can see the price goes up $1 per unit per month. But for 40 units, it's $49 per month. And comparing this to the 40 units here, if you pay yearly at $79 per month or $149 for the best plan, then it is a lot less expensive. However, as I mentioned earlier, if the pricing is the most important for you, then I wouldn't use DoorLoop, but also not Landlord Studio. Now, if you have some money to spend, then out of these two, DoorLoop is the clear winner. And if you want to get 10% off on DoorLoop, you can click on the link down in the description to get this special referral offer. And basically you get 10% off your first year of DoorLoop. If you look at their customer reviews as well, you can see DoorLoop has 170 reviews and it scores 4.8 stars out of 5 with 95% 5-star reviews. Now Landlord Studio on G2 doesn't have any reviews, but here on Software Advice it does have some reviews, so here it scores 4.9 stars out of 5, which is a great score. However, in my opinion, DoorLoop is still the better option out of these two. And again, if you want to get 10% off on DoorLoop, you can use the link in the description. Now, if budget is important to you, then there is a completely free rental management software out there that is actually just as good, if not better, as Landlord Studio. Now, to be honest, it's not better than DoorLoop, but the software I'm talking about is Innago. And Innago is really good if you are looking for a free software. Now, the reason that it is free, you don't have a setup fee, you don't have a subscription fee, there's no contract, no hidden fees for the landlord, nothing at all. There's only some fees for collecting payments, but that is the same with every single property management software out there. and that comes out of your tenant, although you can also take it out of your end if you want. But it is completely free to use forever, so I recommend Innago if budget is important. Now, if you want to get started with Innago for free forever, go ahead and click on the link down in the description. That will take you to this page. Then just enter your email address and get started. So if you're looking for the best option out of DoorLoop and Landlord Studio, then go with DoorLoop. If you're looking for a more budget-friendly option, then I wouldn't use Landlord Studio. I would just go with Innago. So that concludes this comparison of DoorLoop versus Landlord Studio. If this comparison was helpful, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel. With that being said, I will see you in the next video.